Today we're looking at the new e-bike, and this model has new features that are pretty cool, and I think you will find them very useful. This is the new development from HeyBike, and it's called Horizon. It was released yesterday, and we'll be taking a closer look at this new model. We have 24x4-inch wheels, and this is the second 24-inch e-bike I'm trying so far. The first one was Mukura Night that I started testing in New York City recently. You can check in previous video I posted. And this will be the next one that has completely different geometry. It is similar to Ranger S model folder, but we have a longer front fork and extended rear triangle to accommodate these 24-inch wheels. And we have a mid-section new rear shock suspension that should increase the comfort compared to Ranger S model. How much comfort? We'll test in the city, and after we'll try to find some off-road trails and see how it does. Size-wise, it feels compact and easy to ride still, very comparable to Mars 2 model and Ranger S, but way softer and so much more comfortable in the city with this wide 24-inch wheels and the rear triangle suspension that makes a huge difference. The bike weighs 79.4 pounds versus the Ranger 72 pounds. The difference in the weight is so small compared to the benefits of the bigger wheel diameter and added rear suspension that makes a big difference here in the ride comfort and performance. We have a 750 watt rear hub motor delivering peak power 1200 watts, 80 Nm of torque, similar to the Ranger S model and Mars 2. And it comes with 48-volt system accompanied by 14.4 amp-hour battery capacity that's UL 2271 recognized. And I like this safety switch in the battery hidden once the battery is inside that really can be sort of used as an anti-theft option. Top speed. In about 10 seconds you get to the maximum speed, which is pretty quick for a folder this size and weight. For the first level assist, and it's 4 miles an hour. Let's go second level. That is about close to 9.7 miles an hour. Let's go third speed level, and that's going to be about 15 miles an hour, 14.915. Very comfortable at this level. I think this is a sweet spot. And we're going to miss the light. Fourth level. A couple seconds will be fine. And already the battery is sagging. One line. 24. And let's go fifth. So I got a brake. Brakes are awesome. Torque with the throttle picks up really fast, and there's a slight downhill here, so it's going to be easier. We'll see in the flats. The frame, it's not super large, it's not really big, and I would say like it's maybe 18 inches size, similar to, but I can extend my legs. The seat post is very tall. Comfortable frame. For my size, I'm 6'3", 225, 230 pounds, and I can pedal comfortably. Oh, you should have some speed there. So, yeah, the bike is very quick. Okay, look at the top speed. Yeah, now we have a limiter. I can still kick in. But 28 miles an hour, easily achievable in this model. Range test. During the test it was about 40 degrees in Fahrenheit but felt like 30. My weight is about 245 pounds here with the backpack and recording gear. And I was pedaling in the 5th level assist, and once the battery dropped to a bar, I switched to 3rd level since the battery was sagging and the bike could not sustain higher speeds with my heavy load. Covering 22.3 miles, lower than Mars 2, which is expected. The 4-inch tires increase the drag a lot. If you ride in the city mostly, the 3-inch tire will increase the range by a lot and not reduce the comfort. If you ride mostly off-road, the results are not bad and worth the extra traction and comfort you get on this setup. I tested so many bikes in this price range. E-bikes are designed for off-road specifically, but this is a city commuting folder that felt better and had amazing handling. It's exceptionally comfortable, felt so fun and so good on these trails. The frame is slightly longer, just a couple of inches compared to Mars or Ranger, but when I took it off-road, this is where this bike shines. I was pushing 20 to 25 miles an hour. In some areas I was able to reach 28 miles an hour. And the frame, with the suspension, it's butter smooth. Enough travel and perfect fast rebound, felt like it was designed for off-roading. I was not expecting the results to be that good. No noise coming from the suspension, no rattle, no vibration, fast response, and so soft. And this soft rebound did not feel cheap or noisy. In some areas with bigger drops, I was bottoming the rear triangle shock, but it did not make that clunky vibration sound. Pushed the triangle back up smoothly, dissipated the energy, and balanced the frame and the bike, allowing me to keep the bike straight and with good control. I'm really impressed how well the bike handled. It felt like a mid-range off-road e-bike. Now, after testing this bike on the trails, riding in the city felt plain and boring. When it comes to folding, it is similar to other e-bikes. It can be done in under 20 seconds, easy and fast, but the latch and the clamping mechanism, it is secured differently here. And here what's cool, I like about this model is that this folding thing, you see the button is a little bit different. So it has a different pin and this mechanism is going up and down right here. Much better compared to other bikes. It's a standard basic shock. There's no valve here to adjust the rebound, compression, the speed of response, but it has almost an inch of travel. It is extremely soft, and this is the first bike I'm testing in 24-inch tire size that actually has a rear suspension. Look at this front suspension, almost 3 inches of travel, and we have here adjustability and lockout, preload adjustment, and it's a massive fork but much smaller than 26, so the bike will be offering you the same comfort, very close to 26 inches but much smaller. And we have the foldable factor. Here you have the charging port, here the key to release, and another feature which I like about this bike is that when you remove the battery, so what's cool besides having this charging port here is you have this switch, so you can turn it off, put it back into the bike, and so even if it's locked and let's say you don't have the key, you won't be able to power on the bike. That's an extra safety feature which is cool. I like that. I like the colors. Here have a little scratch from shipping. Not sure how they managed to do that because the bike was so well wrapped. I like this RSX hydraulic brakes. It's a dual piston, massive size, and we have this, I believe it's 2 or 3. There are no markings on the disc brakes, but they look like maybe 203 millimeters. The same 2-piston the hydraulic brake in the front. Out of the box, perfectly set up, and we have this upgraded levers, the same RSX, and you can use this with one finger. I like the band and they're compact, really nice brakes. Cables here nicely wrapped and managed, going down, the same as other bikes we've seen in their collection, going to the frame, coming on the bottom here, and going to the motor. So this is a limited edition. It has this orange-red transition color. Really beautiful bike, guys. Big rack in the back, as Mars, big bolts. You see this nice welds here, very thick slabs of aluminum, very sturdy. Let's see if I have any ratings. There's no ratings, but definitely you can put here a person in the back and you can carry about 50 to 100 kilograms, no problem. So this motor can definitely pull a person even more. We have here a place to mount the front rack. The frame, it's really comfortable. You can adjust the seat post. I'm 6'3", and I like to extend my legs, and here is the limit of the seat post, and it's pretty long, enough for my height. I think somebody up to 6'5" can definitely use this. I like this rubber, you know, connection between the frame to the seat post. Very nicely done, guys. The bike is beautiful, nicely painted, standard drivetrain that we see in other bikes. And this suspension here makes a big difference off-road. Very soft, a lot of travel here. 1 inch up here relates to I don't know how many inches in the back, but this rear arm swings a lot. It's very plush, very comfortable. It feels almost like a mountain bike. And we have here the same console and controls in previous e-bikes we tested from HeyBike collection. This model comes with an app that gives you a lot of adjustability. This is how it starts. You can turn off, turn on the bike. From the phone, it shows you the Bluetooth connection, the 100% the capacity. And here we have the account and security. And when you go here in settings, proximity auto lock, 180 seconds to turn out by itself. And here we have personalize, so you can adjust the speed to any limit you would like. I went to max. Here we have kilometers to miles an hour. We have throttle speed limiter and how sensitive it is, and you have different levels of assist. I'll go to 1 to 5, and here this is the best part. You can adjust the speed limit any way you like for any speed level, exactly tailored to your needs. And that's the best part. I would just keep it, let's say, about 20 miles an hour, so it's class 2 and 4, and maximum and level 5th. And backlight on the screen and sensitivity, very low, very high, or let's put it on 3. And that's the settings that I think all the e-bikes should have. And you can adjust and really tailor it to your needs, to your power delivery required for your area, and have the bike that actually performs as you like, and also it's conforming with the local laws and regulations. The battery is fully charged with the 5th level assist, and let's see this steep exit here, see what the bike does. It's about 18 degrees, and we're gonna go from dead stop and see how much we can squeeze out of this system without pedaling. Really is not going to make it? Wow. You can make it! Wow, this is the first actually bike that barely could make it. I just tested last week the... Let's try with a little bit of assist. I just tested the Mars too, and that one did pretty okay-ish here. So much better than this bike. It's a little bit disappointing. We need more power for this bike. Alright, with assist. No problem. 13, 12 miles an hour. But it's not pushing hard. This is like just regular pedaling. Let's see if I can push a little harder. How much we can get out of this. And this is a fully charged battery. Alright, let's get this going. Yeah, pushing harder, 50 miles an hour, no problem. Even pushing medium, like barely pushing, is gonna lift up the, you know, the hill, but on the throttle, not much power here. Let's check the lights. Plenty of lights for the city intensity. For off-road you need more power. This is how it looks in the front, and this is the rear light, extremely bright. And we have a rear brake light, also very bright. And what I love about this model is the turning signals, extremely visible, extremely bright, day or night time. And you can see here from the side, also in the front. And to show you better the angle, so there's lights around, so it's not completely dark, so you can't really capture the camera, but if you get close-ups here, it's pretty bright, pretty intense. But for trails you need more width and more intensity, more concentration. You can see here it's a decent, you know, I would say plenty powerful light for the city. Very visible, but for off-road it needs to be more powerful. When it comes to charging your batteries, you'll get this fast 4 amp hour charger. It'll get your battery from empty to full in under 4 hours, and this is a very good, very high quality charger. The Horizon will retail for $1,699 US, and this is a great option for those that find 20-inch folders not that comfortable or need a more better handling e-bike for off-road conditions, but kept in a smaller size than 26-inch models. I have tested pretty much all HeyBike's available models, and I find Horizon to be the most comfortable option out of the box they have right now. power delivery, it's exactly what you need in an electric bike. It is actually more than needed. The only update I'll require is removing the top speed limitation and increasing the power delivery when climbing on the throttle alone. Besides that, I think this e-bike has all the features and functions that you need. The links will be down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.